Hi everybody, it's Tracy. I'm going to share with you this video, and I'm going to try and do one more video of this junk journal here that I made. And it's not complete because I need to do something with the front cover and I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I had hoped to share it last week, but when I went to stitch it together, I realized there was 3 signatures and I had enough room for 4. And I didn't, oddly enough, I didn't realize it until after I already had the first 3 stitched in. So anyways, I got it completed today, like I said, except for this front cover. And it's not as chunky as some of my other ones, but I still had fun making it. So I'm just going to try not to and this and that and whatever. As you can see, I talk with my hands a lot too. But I wanted to share it with you, and I'm hoping to get more videos going as I can. I still haven't completed cleaning and organizing and purging my craft room like I had hoped at the end of January when I took a week off from work. But I did get a lot done. So I'm trying to just not buy anymore. I'm trying to use it up. I'm trying to make stuff to sell on my Facebook page, at bazaars, etc. So anyways, now that I've rambled enough, here's the front cover, and I use probably, I'm gonna say like 3 or 4 paper pads, just like I said, trying to use stuff up. The majority of the stuff in here is from yard sales or thrift shops or whatever. So there, and if you guys can give me any tips, please tell me. I can take constructive criticism. Obviously I can't talk. Anyways, so I just put a row of buttons here on the front, and there's also a row here on the back, and there's a bit of glue there. Anyways, I stitched it in with some baker's twine that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I don't know if y'all's has the baker's twine still. I got it probably like 3 months ago, but I noticed ours is getting it back in again, and it's like 69 yards for $1. And it comes on a nice hard plastic spool that you can stack them or whatnot. So of course I had to grab one of each color. And I might probably hang something off of here or cover the stitching up. I'm not really sure. And I did just a lot of tearing in here. I don't know if you can see that, but it kept coming up no matter what adhesive I used. And I have a lot of adhesives. It wouldn't stay down. So buttons it is. And I think it kind of goes with it. I like the rustic look, if you want to call that rustic. I don't know. Everybody has their own ideas on it. And the cover I made out of just some chipboard. I made the entire cover, which is super easy to do. Excuse me. There's 4 signatures in here of 8 pages on each signature. So you open it up here, and I just put some of it's a scrapbook paper that looks like book page. It is unfortunately upside down, and I didn't realize that again until I stitched in my signatures. So it's a little unique. And then I just use those fancy edge rulers that y'all seen, it makes the fancy tears and whatnot. I still use those. I use my fancy edge scissors. And I used both of those in this book, along with just tearing by hand. So this is actually the back side of the inside spine, and it's upside right. Some Dollar Tree trim here on some Kool-Aid dyed paper. Some of the colors didn't turn out as bright as I hoped so, but it was super fun. And it's super easy to do, which I did a video on that as well. I used Project Life cards in here, which I found one of those, I don't know, it was like a kit, but it had 2 different sizes of Project Life cards in there. And I've never done Project Life, whatever, but I thought they'd be perfect for journals. So I grabbed it. It was like $10 for that big old unwrapped, unused pack. This is another paper pack. This is literally like 3 different paper pads. And then just stapled on some ribbons there. A couple of my videos, I mentioned the Work Basket magazines. That's what this is here. I did a giveaway about a month or 2 ago. It was a 10-minute challenge in my group that I'm in over on Facebook. I am a moderator there, and so I did a 10-minute challenge, and I gave some of these away to Gardena. And she says she's going to do some projects out of there before she uses them. And I don't blame her, because there's some awesome things. It's like recipes and patterns and advertising, which obviously the advertising is old advertising because back here there's one that says January 1954 or something of that effect. There's ads, all kinds of awesomeness in there. I seen there's craft projects. The one I used today said how to upcycle your canning lids. And I'm a canner, so I would have a hard time doing that because I reuse my lids if I can. So this is a chipboard sticker. It was off of a sheet of chipboard stickers. I did put some more adhesive because I don't know if you've all had that problem, but they don't stick very well. So I put that adhesive on there. A little doily here that I picked up at the Goodwill. And then there's this, I paper clipped it in, and it's just some paper, and I stapled with my Tim Holtz stapler and some legal pads, and then I used my paper edging punches for that. I had to paper clip it just because it kept wanting to fall out of the book. I might hang something off of that paper clip as well. These are some of the manila 4x6 envelopes, I think they are, that I upcycled from my bills and whatnot. And I made a little tuck spot between two of those. And this is actually a part of it. You know, the pads, they have multiple different tags on them, and that's what that is, with some Dollar Tree ribbon. There's a couple Project Life pull-out cards here with the fancy edge scissors. And this here, I have two of this tab punch. I didn't realize I had two because I bought one and then I bought another one. So I'm good on that. But that is a party bag that, I don't know, thrift shop or whatever. Another Project Life card with the tab punch on there and the fancy edge scissors. Excuse me. I hope you all are doing okay out there with everything that's going on in this crazy world. I'm trying to stay sane. Some more scrapbook paper there with another Kool-Aid dyed paper. This one really turned out really vibrant. Some paper flowers and some brads. And I have my brads separated in colors and shapes and sizes and whatnot. But I also have this olive jar that a friend of mine gave me that she had gotten at World Market. And it's awesome because it's like a roundish olive jar. But anyways, I have a couple of friends that have sent me random odds and ends that they don't use, brads and eyelets and buttons and this and that and whatever. And so I just threw them all in there because they were already mixed up anyways. And I just picked through it, and that's what I came up with. Some little hello ephemera. But see, isn't this amazing? I love that, how that dies like that. More scrapbook paper, some music sheets, and some burlap. And then this is a doily that's off of a big thing of doilies, and I just cut around that to make like a snowflake or a flower type shape. This is the back side of that first page. And I just love it because it has the bumblebees and the honeycombs. And then we have some more lined paper, excuse me. It is scrapbook paper, but it looks like, you know, notebook paper or school book paper. And then these are out of my scrap drawers that I have separated by color. Not that you care, but just I'm trying to use up a little bit of everything in my room. More of the paper flowers with some more brads. Excuse me, some more Project Life cards that came pre-scored. So I put those there. And that's the end of the first signature. Excuse me, one second here. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to get a drink of water. Okay. And then my second signature is more of the Kool-Aid paper with this. It's so gorgeous. It's like a building with some words and flowers there. And then this is some fabric scrap that I just tore and put that on there. It kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, when I was a kid, the type of clothes that we had to wear with like the denim look or whatever. And more paper flowers, and then some more of those brads that came out of my olive jar. I have lots of jars in my room. Brads and buttons and beads and whatnot. These flowers and these ferns came from Tuesday Morning. I went there a couple months ago, and they have an awesome crafty section. And went there with a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, and bought one of each color. So I put those on there. These here from the Dollar Tree wood plaques. I always tear apart their plaques and make it my own. And so that's what I did. And then this here is just some bias tape that I got at a thrift store, yard sale, whatnot. Some doily. This was actually like the trim of a big like square type one, and I used it for something else. Actually, I think that flower from the other one came off of it, but I just put that on there for some edge there. And then I have a little belly band with a tuck spot. This button came from Peachy Cheap. They have a daily deal, and I had to grab up 2 of them because they were so great. Little wood buttons with like words and stuff. And then there's a magnetic closure on there with some more bias tape. And I used my Tim Holtz tiny stapler to just staple on that belly band. Another Kool-Aid dyed paper, and this one turned out super bright. I don't remember which ones they were, like grape and whatever, but so I just did that. And then more of the Dollar Tree ribbon, and then Tim Holtz ephemera with some legal pad cut down there. Another one of those party bags with a tuck spot and a couple little fold outs. You know, you can journal on them or whatnot. I did cut the top off of this just because I thought it was too tall for the page, and some buttons. And then this picture here I got at, it's called the Ye Old Paint Box. It's like a little antique shop, thrift shop, and she had a bowl with like 5, 10, 15-cent pictures. And so I just grabbed a bunch, and then some wood grain there. I might have to go back and see if she still has them because I think they're really cool. I don't know the people, but I just love the pictures. They're just so beautiful. Some paper doily there with some music sheet. This is from Michael's. It was a wedding, clearance wedding invitation kit. And I kept the envelopes, and I don't even know if I kept the invitations or not. Some Project Life cards here, and I just put a little snap on there and inked them up. There's 4 of them. Like journaling or whatnot. So you could do that. That just kind of popped in my head today. I'm sure it's been around forever, but you know. And then some more of the random buttons. I have tons of buttons. And then this was, I got it at the Goodwill. So there was a paper pad that I've used of this, and I thought this was the paper pad, but it was an additional kit that I didn't even know existed. And they're larger, a little bit larger, but they've got the rhinestones and whatnot on them. And then some more Tim Holtz there. Some paper, and this is some cloth, some of his cloth washi tape, which I did not need, but hey, it was on clearance. Why not, right? A bingo card with I inked up and a little button there. I think that button also came with the other one. Some music sheet, a couple more pullouts, and then some more paper flowers and some more Project Life cards. This burlap, I really love it. A friend of mine gave it to me, oh God, I don't even know how many long years ago it was. And it was like a starter thing that they were starting up. I don't see it anymore. So if you know where you can get colored burlap like this, let me know. This here was a little bow that I did for another project, and I didn't like how it looked on there, so I kept it, and it works for this, I think. More of that chipboard sticker. And I just put some paper on the back so it wouldn't stick to the other page. Some more washi tape. See, I'm umming a lot. This is the top of that paper bag from earlier, and just a little pull out. And then this is a paper clip with a flower on it that I just kind of put it on there to keep this card from falling out. But it does go all the way through if you want it to, you know. More Project Life cards there, and then just like a little ray of sunshine. And I didn't realize this, but I'm already on my 3rd signature. That's how fast I'm going through this. Just some fussy cutting there, or not fussy cutting, tearing. More of that paper that came out of that kit. I then popped this up a little bit, not much, but just enough to kind of, you know, give it something. More paper flowers there. This is the one from Tuesday morning. And just a little, just opens up a little bit there. There is a magnetic closure on there. And more of that rhinestone. Here's another tuck spot with some more Dollar Tree ribbon. More Project Life cards. I'm telling you, I have a lot of those Project Life cards. The part of that paper doily that's from before. More of that work basket. magazine. I have lots and lots and lots of those. I got a video on that as well. Some more of the washi tape and some book pages. Actually, this is a dictionary book page there. And then onto my last signature. Oops, sorry. More of those pictures from the ye old paint box. And those ones have a little bit of color in them. I might have to go back. I'm seriously thinking I need to go back. So another part of the doily that was cut in half for a different project. And then this fabric I picked up at the Goodwill last week with my friend. Not our Goodwill, because our Goodwill is crappy. But one that's probably about half an hour, 45 minutes away. They have some pretty good stuff there. And then another picture there. And just another Project Life card where I tore around the heart. Excuse me. And then the fancy edge scissors there. And then the coin envelopes, I did share a video with that as well. I paid like 50 cents for, I don't know, 100 or 200 of them. But the only thing is I didn't know they were sealed. So, which is fine. I just cut them open. Paper flowers with a little inking on them. And then some brads and more of the Tim Holtz ephemera. Cards. And I just think this is so gorgeous with the little butterflies and stuff. And then some buttons and more washi tape. And then this here, really didn't want to cut it, but I did. And it was just a doily ring. I don't even know if it had a center, but I cut that and glued it on there. I still have half of it. A Yahtzee scorecard. And then this here is actually for like when you do canning. It's from a sugar. It says made with Spreckles honeydew sugar. And you can put, you know, strawberry jam or whatever it is you make. And then the date. And then there's the center of my fourth signature. More fabric and tags that I fussy cut around. Another coin envelope. And then this has a little magnetic closure here. And this flips up. And some more washi tapes. I have too much of that as well. Somebody needs to come rescue me from all my crafting hoards. Some scrap ribbon off of a project or gift or whatever I had to keep because why not, right? And then the last page here is also from the work basket, and it says, stop paying 89 cents each for each song, Parade Records. And it kind of reminds me of iTunes or whatnot, but I thought it was super cool. Like, I mean, you need to check them out if you ever see them. And then on the last page here, it has some more of the baker's twines and some Dollar Tree ribbon and some scrap paper there. So that's my latest junk journal. I'm hoping to get some more videos up and running, and I'm almost to 200 subbies. I've had a lot of recent subscribers due to the shout out Sunday a couple weeks ago. And I'm really thankful for all of you that have subscribed, commented, liked, whatever. If you have any tips on this to make it stick, because I've tried every adhesive I can think of, or what to put on the front cover, whatever, let me know. I am trying to figure that out. So I hope you all are having a fabulous evening, and stay safe and give me a thumbs up. Bye.